Hello, it's 9:30 and it's a Friday, and I'm going to crack on with Monday's video. I believe it's Monday's video. Yes, using DaVinci Resolve, which really saved my bacon yesterday. Oh, it's just so brilliant. I'm not even going to say any more than that, really. I've tried all the open editors, they are good. There is one that is good, and when I'll probably go to it because it's on par with DaVinci Resolve, and that is Olive, but it's not developed. It's all prepared. It's in alpha. I keep saying it over and over again. All these other open source editors, they're final releases of a version, but I don't know, my laptop can't. For example, Kdenlive is so, oof, of all the open source editors, Kdenlive probably has more functionality than the rest, and as a result, it's very hard to layer things on the timeline. You got a clip and you want to build a text on it. You want to probably have a little clip on top of that. Like when I was doing the video reaction, I had had me on the same screen as the trailer, and when that happens, it starts to slow down. It struggles. So it must be. I don't know how many gigabytes. Ooh, gigabytes. Maybe. I don't know how much gigabytes, if that, Kdenlive uses, but it's not very smooth. Shortcut is lighter. I tried using that, and that had playback issues. Olive, I haven't tried Olive. By that time, I thought, oh, I've got a reaction video. With reaction videos, you've got to get them out quickly, because you're reacting. You can't think, wait a week or two. I was on holiday when I did one reaction, so that was quite a late one. But this one I thought, it's just come out. It's not even an hour since it's been out, and I filmed it straight away. And I tried to use Kdenlive to do it, but it just struggled. And of course, people have said that now it struggles and revert to other editors such as Olive. I haven't tried Olive, to be fair, and maybe Olive would have been as good as DaVinci, but DaVinci I just went from left to right without any obstacles. Any that cropped up, I just swiped them aside. So I'm using DaVinci now to try and finish the vlog I started yesterday, which I started using Kdenlive, and at some point it was struggling. It was just I wanted to give up on it even then. So what I did was, after 9 minutes, I said all this in the last vlog, just a quick recap. I stopped at the 9th minute and then exported it as an MP4 file. Went for a drive, came back, it finished. Now I've got one MP4 file which I can add into the next video editor, which I think was Shortcut, and I would carry on doing the edit. But Shortcut wasn't. Well, when this reaction video came out, I thought, oops, I've got to stop everything and do this. And I couldn't do it with shortcut. And at the back of my mind, DaVinci, you've used DaVinci before for reaction videos. That's the logical step. So I thought, okay, this is really taking too long and it's frustrating. All these tests with video editors, I just can't do it. Another quality, I know DaVinci will reduce the quality so that when you buy the paid version, you get the ultra quality, but it's not too bad. I mean, I looked at the video yesterday, the reaction video, and I was happy with the results. So, what am I doing? Kind of lost the trail of my thought now, as it always happens. Excuse me, haven't had breakfast yet. I didn't even have tea last night. It was so late. But I was snacking, you know, I was having packets of crisp here and there, and I think I had some cream crackers around the chili con carne mark. Now I've forgotten the trail of my thought. DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, so I looked at the result of the DaVinci Resolve video, and it was just as perfect as it could be. You know, there was no issues, no disappointments. That's the thing. There was no disappointments, and it was a quick exit as well, export as well. And I even done the intro quite quickly as well, and it's quite effecty, gimmicky. So then afterwards, and this was about between 10:30 and bedtime, I thought I'll carry on editing, and I did. And what I did was I set myself a target. I thought I'm on to the bit now where I'm driving, so I'll do all the driving footage, stop and then go to bed, and then here I am. There's only about, I think, 8 clips left that I'm not in the car. Once I've done that, which I'll do now, I'll click off the export and have breakfast. And this is beta free. I've not used beta free, so I don't know. And also I forgot the shortcuts, so I've had to look at the shortcuts, and it's all coming back to me now gradually. And I've learned some new shortcuts as well, which I thought, oh my gosh, how did I live without these shortcuts? And these are the shortcuts I use on other editors, like rippling, doing an edit. When you're pointing on the clip, you think, okay, everything from here can be deleted. You just press W, because on the left of the keyboard is Q, on the right is W. If you press Q, it's everything from the front of the clip to the playhead. W is deleting it from the playhead to the end of the clip, which is, you know, perfect. And I think if it's a ripple delete, that means anything, it will get rid of the gaps. It will shuffle along and fill in the gaps. And it's a bit technical, that, but that's benefits of forgetting the shortcut keyboards, because when you go back, you learn some more. But I've not used DaVinci Resolve for like 2 weeks ago, for two whole weeks, 3 weeks, nearly a month. So anyway, having said that, I'm going to use DaVinci Resolve, but I think Olive is the one to keep an eye on. Olive has a good playback forward and backwards, and it's very light because it's still being built, and yet the quality isn't too bad either. So that's the one I'm going to keep an eye on. Until then, I'll stick with DaVinci Resolve. Oh yes, what I'm going to do here is there's a feature that automatically syncs separate audio footage with separate video footage. And when I say video footage, I mean video footage with its own audio. Because of that, it has, both of them have time codes or wavelengths, wavelengths, I think. And because of that, the computer is smart enough to, or the software is smart enough to find like for like and then treat it as maybe one clip. So instead of me sort of moving the audio, the separate audio clip along the video clip to find a match, this would do it automatically. And I've been thinking of this earlier, and had the idea of creating a folder, or what they call a bin, and putting all this video and audio footage into it so that it's contained in one area, not the whole root of the storage, the playlist, to do this match. So I'm going to do that now, and hopefully the results will be fruitful. Just in time, because there are a few drops of rain in the air. Calling this rainies. I'm a bit peckish. Me too. Wow. I just run the I didn't know how to do it, so I had to Google how to do it. But my idea of containing it in a separate folder was probably a good idea. So what I did is I moved all the clips into the folder, as I said, and then it said once it's in the folder, right click on the folder name and choose auto sync by waveform, not wavelength, waveform. I did that, and it did it really quickly, and I wasn't sure what to do next, so I took the video clip and I put the audio clip as well together and see if they match up. Then I can compare, but it was still out of sync. So so I got rid of the audio clip and played the video clip, and I noticed it wasn't making that hissing sound or the zoom in sound, and it occurred to me that it's actually merged it into one clip. And I've just played it now, and there's no whirring sound, and it's replaced it with the audio, and it's lip syncing perfectly. So, well, that's brilliant. And this is DaVinci Resolve. It's just too good. Well, that's a success. That's going to save a lot of time. So all I have to do now is just bring on the video clips and just edit that. Wow, that is really impressive. Strange weather. It's sunny, it's raining, or it was just a second ago. It's windy. All at once. But now the rain has stopped. I think there was a cloud burst. Right, it's, what time is it? Got the Parliament channel on, doesn't give you the time. Right, it's just gone 1 o'clock, and I haven't kicked off the export yet because I did, and then I spotted a glitch in the title, so I've stopped it and then decided to just export that section just to make sure it's okay. So I'm just going to have a quick look. See if it's bad quality and there's no glitches. Ah, there was a slight, yes, there's something in the title there. So my philosophy was wrong in the end. Stop. I keep thinking I'm watching this on the Windows media player, and of course the JKL keys though are different. They don't go back, stop, or forward, so I have to use the mouse. To see if it's bad quality and there's no glitches. Yeah, there's a jump there. I think when it fades in, does it fade in? Yeah, yeah, there's a thing there. Right, I'll have to go back to the editing room. Back to the drawing board. Oh no. I've been doing these tests, you know, I had that problem I just had with the title. I've been exporting it to see what it's like. I think this is my 3rd export. The export just finished, and then it says upload completed. Although it's private, I've set it to private. There's on YouTube. There's these test videos that I wasn't aware of because I've reactivated the automatic upload. So now I have actually fixed the title. There was a glitch. I'm just going to look at it now to see if it's bad quality and there's no glitches. Yeah. So my philosophy was wrong in the end. Right, that's it. It means I can do the proper export now at nearly 1:20 in the afternoon. So I'll do that and have cereals. And after the cereals, I either go for a drive or watch TV. Get back onto Deadwood. That's an idea. Right, so I've killed that export and I'm just going to change the render from in-out range, that's the sample mode, to the entire timeline, which is the whole thing. Right, this is all set up here. Blue, blue, blue. Yes. And add to render queue. Do I want to replace the existing file with the same name? Yes, replace. And start. And off we go.
Morning, boy! Morning! Elsewhere? Thanks, elsewhere! I hear you bought these pigs.
I've watched the first episode again of Deadwood. and it's really good. And I'm now watching the second episode. It's just started. There's a couple of things I may have got wrong in a video I did. I think it was 471, vlog 471. I don't want to say which one it is, but I think it's the one recently called Success. No, it wasn't that one. It was the one before that. I can't remember which one it was. It was Saturday before last. Anyway, in it I'm talking about watching Wild Bill. There's a few videos where I'm talking about Wild Bill because it's a film and I hadn't seen it. I kept on putting it off, and then I started watching it and I stopped and I picked up again. And when I finally saw it or had seen enough of it, I was talking about it, that it was a Jeff Bridges film and that he played Wild Bill Hickok, and it was directed by Walter Hill, and it had Calamity Jane in it, and it starred Keith Carradine as Buffalo Bill Cody. And then I said in Deadwood, in fact, going back to Wild Bill again, they were all going to Deadwood, the town. And now, because of all these characters and towns and an actor in particular, Keith Carradine, these all had clues to this show here, Deadwood, because it's called Deadwood. It's got Calamity Jane as one of the characters. It's got Keith Carradine playing Bill. Now I said he was playing the same Bill he played in the film, Bill Cody. In fact, he's playing Bill Hickok, Wild Bill, Jeff Bridges' part in the film. So I need to I made a mistake there in the previous broadcast. So to clarify, Keith Carradine in Deadwood is playing Wild Bill Hickok and not Buffalo Bill, which he played in the film Wild Bill. It's a bit confusing. And I may have said that Ellen Barkin in the film was playing Annie Oakley. In fact, I always get Annie Oakley and Calamity Jane mixed up, and it was in fact Calamity Jane in both the movie and in Deadwood. So I thought to myself, when I saw these errors, I thought, well, I better let you guys know about my error, in case you're hanging on every word and every syllable that comes out of my north and south. The time is 3:30, would you believe? And I believe the export has, I don't know how long left, but it's about 85% complete, 80% complete, which means by the end of this episode it should have finished. This is Keith Carradine in episode 3 of series 1 of Deadwood. And I've paused the episode because I thought by the end of episode 2 the export would have finished, and I've been checking my app to see if it's uploaded. So I thought I'd pause episode 3 and find out what's going on, because by now it should have done it. And I find that the software has shut down, but the export has completed. So I'm just checking the file now. It seems to be all there. Yep, it's all there. Yep, it's all there. So it's happened before. Now why did it do that? What have I got open? The browser, the Edge, Microsoft Edge, and also also I've just opened it now. And the thing is, I can't open up DaVinci unless I reboot. So I'm going to restart. Oh, I'll clear some files first. Run an optimizer, restart, open DaVinci, upload the video, and then sort out the thumbnail in DaVinci. As long as the export worked, I do not care. Right, I've sorted out the YouTube. It's uploaded. I've done the thumbnail, which wasn't easy. I had some saving issues. Basically I had to restart the computer in order to save the thumbnail. So I did that, filled in all the fields on YouTube, sorted out the end screen, set the public to private, and now I'm about to watch it. I won't watch Deadwood, I'll come back to that. And I'll have a packet of crisp and some water while I'm watching it. I think the time is about 10 to 6 in the evening. So I'm going to watch that, and then around 7 o'clock I might, and then I'll watch the rest of the, no, I'll leave it. I don't know, I might watch the rest of Deadwood, and then while I'm watching Deadwood, I'll delete the files, transfer the files, etc. And then edit Tuesday's video, the 24th. Today's the 27th. I've just deleted the files. I've seen the video obviously, so now I've deleted the files, and I've just a second transferred all of yesterday's files, Thursday's files, vlog to be vlog 479's files. Right, I'm just going to check each file, make sure the files are in the right folders, because I've got a folder for each day. And then I'll get cracking on Tuesday's edit, vlog 477, the 24th of September.